Hi, my name is Emily Galatly, and today we're here with Professor Randy Richardson to talk about the recent success of the new Westminster Speech and Debate Society. Thank you for joining us, Dr. Richardson.
I'm glad to be here.
So you went to nationals in Boston recently with a couple of our students. Can you tell us how that went?
Yes, this is a novice national forensics tournament, and that includes students in their very first year of intercollegiate competition. And I took two Westminster students, Julie Yesko and Christian Na, and they had a phenomenal tournament. There were 25 schools from all over the country that came together there. After 3 days of competition, Julie and Christian teamed together to take the national championship in an event called Dramatic Duo Interpretation. That's where you do a cutting from a play. And then Christian was the national champion in slam poetry. He was second in prose interpretation, fourth in after dinner speaking, and was named the tournament's top speaker. He won the pentathlon champion, so he was the top speaker in the nation at this tournament. So that's something for, he was technically only at his second speech competition in college, so it's really an amazing accomplishment.
That's incredible for a novice in the first year.
Yeah, it really was.
Now, what kind of preparation goes into this? Because you guys have been working really, really hard for the past few months to get this together.
Lots of preparation and perspiration, both of those things together go into it. Yes, the topics, students have been working on topics, some of them since even back in October, but really working hard since break, since we came back in January. And you know, the speeches, some of the speeches have to be totally memorized. The readings have to be so well memorized or so well perfected that they're nearly memorized by competition time. So it is a lot of work. It's a big commitment, but the value is so great. What you come away with, skills that are going to help you in the classroom, that are going to help you get a job, that are going to help you move up in a job. Right now, all the talk, the buzzword is soft skills out there. Even computer people are talking about how important it is to have these soft skills, and that's what we are all about, is teaching communication skills.
That sounds like an awesome opportunity for students. What kind of students do you think would be good to have in the society, or what students do you think would be interested in this?
The Westminster Speech and Debate Society is truly that. We're not just a speech team that goes out and competes. We're a society that has weekly meetings. We meet here on campus, and so we do a lot of things on campus as well as we go out to compete. And so we are, anybody who wants to improve their speaking skills, I mean, I see it as being really open to two kinds of students. There's a kind of student that loves the idea of competing at the highest level, and that student, we want to give that opportunity to that student to really go out and compete against the nation's best. There's another type of student that just wants to get better, and we're here for them too. And I love working with students wherever they are. That's really our secret, I think, is we start with where you are, and go from there.
I think that one of the things that people hear with Speech and Debate Society is they think about doing like the stereotypical like Frederick Douglass debate, which is a big thing. But what kind of other events do you have that students do?
We do a little Lincoln Douglas debate, but we don't make you dress up like Lincoln or Douglas. Yeah, it's Stephen, but that's okay.
Great.
That's okay. Different Douglas. We do all kinds of debate and public speaking events for people who love the idea of writing speeches and memorizing speeches, and you really have to be. You have to be a real research animal to do this, but it pays off so much. There are informative speaking and persuasive speaking and after dinner speaking where you're making a serious point through the use of humor. And then we have events for people who like going off the cuff. So we have impromptu speaking where you walk into a room, you get a topic, you prep for less than 2 minutes, and you speak for more than 5. So that's quite an event. And then extemporaneous speaking is kind of in between. It's all about current events, and you have 30 minutes to go online, look up different articles about whatever the particular event is, you have 30 minutes to prepare a 5 to 7 minute speech. So those are limited prep events. And then for those people who are more into theater, acting, dramatic reading, we have events that cover everything from prose to poetry to drama to, I already mentioned, dramatic duo, all kinds of different interpretation
awesome.
events. Yeah.
Now, last thing I want to ask, I guess, is tell us real quickly what your overarching goal for the society in coming years are.
The biggest goal I have are to take every student where they are and to make them better public speakers. To do that, what will happen in the society along the way is wonderful. You become close with people. It becomes, I've worked with it for over 30 years at different places. And so it's wonderful to see students grow together, to see people, to see a team come together, to see a relationship build that will last you far beyond college. Those are all wonderful benefits. I see people who are going out and getting great jobs because of what they're doing. Those are wonderful benefits. I want to be here to give Westminster students that extra step up.
That's awesome. So enriching all of the Westminster community, you're helping the individual students grow.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for joining us. Today we've been with Dr. Randy Richardson talking about the Westminster Speech and Debate Society.